This review is on the Marvel Premiere hardcover, X-Force, Cable and the New Mutants. It's a hardcover book, and it collects issues 86 to 94 and Annual 5 of the New Mutants. Cover price is $24.99, but you can probably find it cheaper online. This is actually the run that was Rob Liefeld to the New Mutants and Marvel Comics, and what really got him famous, and it was also the introduction of Cable right here, and there was a real popularity to the character. And New Mutants was always one of those books that was really not popular. The sales were low, and it really didn't have a foothold with the fans. It was like Mutant X-Men trainees, but it just really didn't have a strong following like the X-Men. I know when I was reading the X-Men books then, unless there was a reason to get the New Mutants, like in a crossover, it wasn't a title I picked up. The sales numbers were really low, but when Rob Liefeld took over, he totally changed the book, and just the energy he brought to the title changed the character and the X-Men world really forever. And the book here is really all about Rob Liefeld, to be honest. And if you don't like his stuff, if you've never liked his stuff, then don't get this book, because it's not going to change your opinion of him, and you're not going to like it, okay? This book is definitely not for you if you don't like his style, or you never liked it. But if you're a fan of his work, or just want to relive those days in a trade paperback or a hardcover book like this is, then I would say totally get this issue. Look at this cover. Looking at the comics now and just looking back then, I could tell that this book, it was like so different. This was right before Image Comics formed. This was when they were working at Marvel, guys like Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane. And the X-Men world was really a hot-selling property. And New Mutants was one of those titles that really didn't have that direction, didn't have like a superstar artist on it. Not to this level. And when he took over, totally changed the tone of the book. This is right before characters like Shatterstar got introduced. There's a second print cover here. Look at this cover. Really nice. 94 is where it ends, and that's... It was a 9-part crossover with Jim Lee on art as well, called The Extinction Agenda. And they made that a separate book. To me, it's really an artist volume, in that if you like a particular artist and their work, then this is what it showcases. Real 90s type feel to the book, especially if you bought comics then or you liked it. And I, for one, really enjoyed going back, looking at this volume, seeing the reprint quality is really good. The coloring, the paper quality, it's all high grade here. It's not the cheap stuff. This issue is one that had a fill-in, issue 92. It's the only book in here that had a fill-in artist. And just like a different type of solo story. But the rest, it goes right back to Liefeld on the art. Look at that Cable Wolverine cover, really good. And the main focus of this book, as mentioned, is for fans of Cable and his early days, his early appearances, and for fans of Rob Liefeld and his art. If you don't like him, you don't like his art, or you don't like the character of Cable and the X-Men books back then you won't like this book. It's a real good and refreshing course to get this book again and to see all these issues. X-Force Omnibus contains the other half of Liefeld's run. I'll have a separate review on that. And it's too bad that the X-Force Omnibus did not include these issues. But if you got this one volume and you get the X-Force Omnibus, then you'll get the Liefeld run of his New Mutants and X-Force work. I think it's really good and really nice to check it out. This was like a preview of what you could see if you get this book. It's not for everyone, but definitely was something I enjoyed reading again. Subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching, and talk to you later.